Hi everyone, happy Friday. Today we're going to be doing the Cricut Anti Fog face mask. The mask design is supposed to prevent from your glasses from getting foggy every time you breathe. I haven't done this mask before, so this video I'm going to be testing out if it works. If you have a Cricut, you can find this design in the Cricut Design Space app by searching Anti Fog, and it should show up. But if you don't have a Cricut, you could search 3D face mask online and you can find many patterns that you can print. On screen, I'm just showing you the pictures and the instructions that are on the Cricut Design Space app. I'm going to be following these so I can make my mask for this video. I only have the regular size cutting mat, so I'm going to be doing the smaller version of the mask, but if you have the large cutting mat, you can do the medium version or the large version of the mask. Here I am turning off the option to draw because I'm just going to be cutting out the pattern, and here I am arranging the pattern to fit on my regular sized mat. I'm using heavy cardstock paper that is 12 by 12 inches. And now I'm going to cut my pattern off camera. This is how the pattern looks like once it's cut. The reason that I am not cutting my fabric directly on my Cricut is because all of my rotary blades are not being detected on the Cricut. I'm not sure why. To make life easier for me, I'm just going to cut off all of the small darts on the pattern. This is an optional step for you. Now I am just cutting out my pattern on the fabric. I also use a candle as a weight to keep my fabric in place. You can use whatever you have that has some weight on it. And I found this fabric on my local fabric store. It has cute little blueberries. And we are done cutting our fabric, and this is how it looks like. The first thing we're going to sew is the triangles together. We are going to just match the edges. Our fabric is facing right way up, and we're going to sew in the wrong side. So here we are going to match the first triangle, and we're going to sew with a 1/4 stitch seam allowance. We are doing this on all of our 4 triangles. Here I am just sewing and I'm leaving a 1/4 stitch seam allowance. I'm using my Brother Project Runway sewing machine. I do have an unboxing and a threading video that is linked on the I button up there. Here I am just sewing again on the same stitch. I like to do this to keep my seams strong, but of course this is an optional step. So here we have our first triangle sewed. I am going to do this on our remaining 3 triangles. So this is what we have with all of our 4 triangles sewed. I'm going to be using 2 pieces of elastic for my ears. You can measure around your ears for the size that you need. The elastic has to be facing inwards, not outwards, on the right side of the fabric. I position the elastics by folding up the mask in half and match the seams of the triangles. The part with the seams go on your chin and the other side goes to your nose. So here I have my mask folded in half with the seams matched together. Since I have one piece of elastic already in place, I can just match up where the other one will go. And remember, you are pinning that on the right side of the fabric, and the elastic will be looped inside, not outwards. When your mask is folded in half, the part that will go on your nose, which is the side that doesn't have the seams, you're going to leave about half an inch on sewed so you can turn your mask the right way. I now have both of my elastics in place. I'm going to fold the mask in half, tucking in one side, and we're going to finally sew. Remember, one side will not be sewed, so you can turn your mask over. I'm really sorry about this part. My camera didn't want to focus, so it's just going in and out of focus so fast. And here I left a half an inch unsewed. And now we can just sew all around our mask. I'm going to go off camera. I'll be right back. So we finished sewing. We can now turn our mask the right way. And here we have our mask. The bottom part is going on your chin and the top part will go to your nose. This is the part that you left unsewed. We're going to fold that over and we're going to top stitch all around our mask. I started sewing the part where our chin goes, and then when I get to the part where our nose goes, I'm going to fold that over and top stitch right across. We are almost finished sewing up our mask. On the next clip, you will see how the mask fits on me and how it looks. I have my eyes closed because these are my husband's glasses. The mask on the Cricut model looks a little different from mine because this mask is too small for me, but we will definitely get the same result because the mask is higher up on your nose and that prevents it from fogging up your glasses. Here I am breathing normally and then taking a deep breath. You can notice a little bit of fogginess going on the lower right of the glasses. But overall, I think this mask worked. And there we have it. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, you can follow me on my social media sites. Bye everyone!